I'd always looked at myself as a Mexican-American, born and raised in California, and really didn't, I think people would look at me and know that I was. I didn't know that I actually had to go out and prove to myself, or prove to the world that I was Mexican, or of Mexican descent. So I called my mom up. I go, hey Mom, I gotta figure out how I can prove that I'm Mexican, because I got this application that I've got to go through that the state provides you to become a minority certified business. So then I called and I talked to Gail, and I go, Gail, man, you ever heard of this? She started chuckling. She goes, actually, we have somebody in our office that can walk you through. And without that certification, you're not going to end up in the airport. So I felt fortunate that I was able to have their services.
Construction, in a lot of ways, I think historically gets a sort of a bad rap for not being accessible and not doing enough to promote a workforce that's reflective, say, of the general population.
For many, many years, it was looked at a white male occupation. But that changed because of our real needs for our industry in the future. We can't be blind to diversity.
Yeah, the need is here and now, and I get calls almost on a daily basis from employers who need workers.
The Hispanic community is the fastest growing minority community in our area, and what we're trying to do is mirror the diversity of our community within our apprenticeship program.
My passion in life is education, especially of children, of young people. And I also believe profoundly in the fact that our Hispanic community needs good role models and good leaders. And the way we do that is through education.
And we support the scholarship program of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce because they have done a great job in screening students that have applied for funding. And the students that we have provided scholarships to have been students who are high achievers, very motivated, with an interest in working in healthcare.
I think a dream that we have as a community is to have the scholarship program endowed to a great extent, so that there will be a good base of support.
So for us, we're looking at the development of the workforce of the future.
And the students in return have come in helping their communities, besides being scholars and leaders in their own schools.
A lot of people know me because I used to teach the driver's ed program in Spanish. So I had like maybe 2,000-3,000 students. So a lot of times like I'll go out in the community, like Fred Meyer or some kind of event, and people will say, "Hi Wendy, how you doing? Do you remember me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, of course I remember you." And then they take out their license, show me, "Hey, look, I got my license." So for me, that just meant the world, because they were like, "It's all because of you," even though I said, "No, I just pushed you to study. I pushed you to get it done."
I think it's important, just as it is for students to see other students that look like them on campus here at Lewis and Clark. It's important to see other people that look like you in the community in leadership positions.
This is what I've always wanted to do. I wanted to build the trust with the community. I've wanted to advocate for them, in which I do. And I want to be there for them.